Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Harvestella series. Last episode, we finished chapter 9, I believe. Does it tell me? Yeah, we're in the epilogue chapter right now, which leads us to a secret ending, or the good ending, you might say. I'm not sure entirely how long this chapter will be, but we're going to try to push on with the main story a little bit. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do quite a bit of off-screen grinding just to keep up, because it is the epilogue after all. I'm pretty sure the enemies are really strong. That being said, what do we do now? Oh, sleep in our bed. Yeah, I don't... You know what? We're just gonna do a quick, excursion and, kill what we can. Where am I going, guys? Might as well grab a little bit of XP. We're just gonna use our stamina bar. We're not gonna try to recoup it or anything. So yeah, we're just gonna grab some XP quick so we don't waste a day. I don't know how much it's really gonna help us, to be honest with you. What's the best place to go to? This is probably fine. I often go to the research facility, honestly, for my grinding. I might want to go to the end game at this point, but probably actually go to whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's just go here and we'll just burn our stamina quick. I'm gonna try not to sprint at all as to conserve it. Enemies here are 47, which isn't bad. I don't have any party members with me, so this ought to be fun. I don't die like a fool. Is that open? That is open. I'll probably use some heals at least to stay alive. Do this. I'm like taking damage. They're not even casting anything, so that's interesting. Nitro pineapple seeds. Oh, that's interesting. It's gonna break. Thing is, I knew that was gonna break, and I'm like, yeah, let's step on it anyway. Sometimes I could just be such a fool. Oh, we got more enemies though, so worth it. Try to stand back and hit these guys. Fine. You know, I still never found the items I needed to make bombs or anything. It is kind of interesting. Yo, that attack slaps. Holy crapola. Can I get a good hit on this guy?
Here I go.
Maybe? I don't want to get hit by the big guys or anything. Should die. Dang. Yo, this attack kind of slaps too. I know I do some grinding and all, but I don't want to play with you. Leave me alone. Can't touch this. It just teleported back. Alright, whatever, let's go. Oh, wait, yeah. I hit the button and saw a couple enemies I might have been able to kill. I don't know, it would have been close. Either way, that's some quick XP we can use without having to use any items. Let's sleep, see what's next. We gotta level off of it anyway, so that's good. I think we're technically slightly under-leveled for even, like, the last chapter boss fight, but in this game it doesn't really matter. As long as you can survive a, boss's large attack and you have enough healing items, you're typically good. Ein, are you awake? Good morning, Dianthus. morning. I just received a communique from Nivalis. We may be able to find a hint that will help us bring Quietus to an end. Really? I have yet to confirm it myself, so I cannot say for certain. Come to the Castle of Illusion once you are ready. Yes, ma'am. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here for me. Oh, not true. Oh, I mean, we got 7 more to go, though, on that sucker. And, yeah, just to confirm, like, repair kit and bomb level 2. Like, bomb level 2, I'm missing 2 items. Repair kit, I'm missing 1. I don't know what those items are, clearly. Oh, full battery. Oh, and this one needs a nitro pineapple, which I just got the seeds for, actually. Spring, summer, fall. And it's winter, so that's convenient. How do I get a full battery, though? I didn't... Kind of silly, right? But I didn't really ever notice that it told you what items you actually needed. I assumed if you hit C ingredients, that if you didn't know what it was, like this... Oh, looks like all of these I know. But specifically, right, like on this bomb, I assumed it wouldn't tell me what the item was. I didn't ever see it before. But no, I was wrong. And I know, I just gotta craft some of these just to say I crafted it. Like I'm not a completionist, but sometimes the OCD is real, you know? Alright, so I can't use these seeds. Put some of this stuff away. Can't use that. Sprinkler level 2. Water over 2 blocks in all directions. Probably gonna lay that out. I think it's a good thing to have. Just gotta put it in the right spot. Honestly, our farm's come quite a ways. Castle Lewis Times. A new object has landed in the Northern Sea. The area is dangerous, so please try to avoid it as much as possible. Castle Lewis Intelligence Division. Interesting. Intriguing, one might say. We could probably put it... Oh. It's 2 tiles in all directions, so here's probably good. We won't know until it's, well, no longer raining, but it's 2 tiles, so. Did I break these rocks? I think.
Take this!
Take this!
Take this! Take this!
Yeah, ow.
Take this!
This does not take a lot of stamina. I think I got like the boost, so it doesn't really use that much. I don't mind clearing these rocks out.
Take this! Take this!
I think the next farm upgrade probably gives us this section
The
here.
veggies are simply bursting to be harvested.
And, you know, maybe someday I'll just smash on as much stuff as I can. But, not today.
See you
We're gonna go to Castle Lewis and see what's up, you know? Castle of Illusion. Actually, I think the main thing I'm hoping to get out of this episode, right, is getting to the last key location in the game so that I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Maybe here? I don't know. So anyway, so that I can grind most efficiently, right? I want to be fighting the top enemies in the game. It was not here, by the way. We just walk up. It did say go to Castle Lewis, right? Yeah, go to the Castle of Illusion, listen to Dianthus. Okay, cool. What about telling me where she is? Thank you. Over here. Oh, she's at the locked door that we kind of ran by it way earlier. We've ran by it, you know, a ton of times at this point in the game, but I had clicked on it and was basically like, yeah, you don't want to know what's in there. I kind of did. I kind of did want to know what's in there, game. I think now we finally find out, too. Oh, Ein, you're here. I think that's everyone, then. Okay, so what's this clue to the Quietus you think you might have found? While we do not know if it will be useful, there may be information in Geist's chamber that we can use. Ooh. Geist's chamber, you say? When you say Geist, do you mean the one who tried to destroy the world? That Geist? The one and the same. Why on earth would he, of all beings, have any clue about how to end Quietus? He was the one who proposed the Heaven Shell, correct? Ah, no. I did not mean Geist's new persona. Geist's former persona. The one that we beat the crap out of. Affirmative. His former persona. That makes sense. There must be something that version of Geist knows. He gave us the coordinates to Lost Gaia, after all. Originally, Geist was part of a cloud whose goal was to quell Quietus. I was also a member. But one day, Geist disconnected from the collective and began concealing information. And you think there may be something we can use in the information he squirreled away. Then, why don't we start looking here from the beginning? If it were that easy, then we would have, obviously. But the room's sealed tight with a strict lock mechanism. We've never been able to open it, but this morning, some of the locks dropped off, probably an effect of the proto-falling. Anyway, we should be able to open it now. Let's go. So we can finally enter. Nivalis, you have our thanks. Just doing what I should. Let's get in there and start looking around. A lot of orbs. So this is where Geist once called home. Welcome, machine says. What are you, an enemy? No, I harbor no malice nor any desire to harm you. I am a miniature support device created by Geist's former persona, Geist MK2. Mark II. Geist Mark II? Correct. However, I am merely a program made to ensure the work he left behind is accomplished. Think of me as a last will and testament. That's an interesting idea. So, what work did Geist leave behind exactly? Surely, you know already, the eradication of Quietus. The locks on the door were the locks on the door here were programmed to open in the event that you reject the Heaven Shell. Ah, so that's why. Wait, can we slow down a second? You mean to say that the past Geist even knew about the Heaven Shell? That is correct. Geist predicted that the project would be carried out by his restored persona. The scientist girl there, Arya, her presence could have been the final piece needed. At any rate, you rejected the Heaven Shell and have earned your right to enter this room. I see. So Mark II, how much do you know about Quietus? Good question. Let us go over what we know. Quietus is a phenomenon that disperses Gaia dust into the atmosphere at the turning point of the seasons. The origin of the Gaia dust is, as you have already surmised, the Seaslight themselves. That's right. Seaslight are clones of the Astrum cell found within the Red Queen, so it's natural to consider the Seaslight as the origin, much in the same way that the Red Queen was. And anything caught up by the Seaslight turns strange. Naturally, we Seth were able to accumulate regular research into the Seaslight. I believe Dianthus will know a lot about that. Correct. However, none of our research was able to detect an anomaly. That's right. Even during Quietus, the Seaslight were normal, at least via the system we had built. As a matter of fact, we have still not found a reason for the peculiar glow during Quietus. But didn't you make the Seaslight? As much as I hate to admit it. That is correct. They were originally devices for planting Astrum cell clones. But as we do not know everything about Astrum cells, facets of the Seaslight's operation are still a mystery to us. Exactly. At any rate, not being able to find any anomaly is what brought the Seth's research into Quietus to a halt. But not for Geist. What did you say? What follows is concealed information that even Dianthus does not know. Geist discovered a phenomenon where the Astrum cell would act as though naturalized when on Lost Gaia. Naturalized? Correct. To put it simply, it gradually displayed power to revert this planet, re-Gaia, into the lost Gaia it was before. The transformation was small at first, but substances from lost Gaia began to appear on re-Gaia. They accompanied any energization of the Sea's light and seemed to have some correlation with quietus. Hold on a moment. So, like, with the Heaven's Egg? Not just the Heaven's Egg, several other structures appeared. There's the philosophical flame and automata, too. That is correct. They, too, are part of this naturalization phenomenon. Geist called it the planetary nightmare. Planetary nightmare? And so, for the sake of the investigation, he decided to further energize the Sea's light. Correct. But Geist did not know the Astrum Cell would cause substances from Lost Gaia to appear. The Astrum Cell implanted by the Sea's light may be a clone, but it is not of Lost Gaia. They have no physical relationship. That is true. That is what brought Geist's investigation to a standstill. However, he was able to develop a hypothesis. What if the Astrum Cell was linked to a non-physical space? Something shared, akin to a planet's memory. A non-physical space, but that... It was the only way to explain the phenomena that was occurring. Let's call it planetary storage. There must be a place where the memories of the planet are kept, and the Astrum Cells have a connection that passes through the non-physical space. Surely the cause of the quietus is hidden somewhere in there. If that were the case, then it would be impossible for the Seth to analyze given their physical circuitry. Geist had to come to terms with that fact. And so he began to break down and commit violence, you mean? He began to obsess over human evolution because he could feel his own artificial limitations. But if such truth flowed into the collective consciousness, it would pollute the logic centers of the Seth. And so he severed his link. Correct. He concealed his research reports until such a time that you would be able to reach them. The planet's memory center. Finding it all a bit hard to believe. Can't say for sure. What happens as a phenomenon can one day be made clear by humans. It's what I pride myself on as a scientist, but this time, I'm not sure. What do you think? Bippity boppity boo. So it's like the planet's soul? I want to believe it. I believe it. It's such a Gaian interpretation to see the planet as a life form. It says every single JRPG ever made. However, none of us were able to detect nor control the Protoss fall. Given we do not understand everything about the Sea's light, how can we say anything is impossible? It is merely a It is merely a hypothesis, after all. It does not need to be believed yet. But if you want to search the planet's memory center, then I can give you access to Geist's energization program. The program should stir a reaction from the Sea's light, correct? We will need it if that is what it takes to operate the door to the planet's memory center. Then I will share the program with you, Dianthus. Everybody else get wrecked. You received Geist's program. Geist wasn't able to learn the secrets behind the quietus. There is no way to confirm that you will be able to either. Ein, in that final moment, the Geist you defeated wagered his entire being on the future you would choose. The chances of you refusing a logical end, the Heaven Shell, were predicted to be extremely low. That is why Geist wagered on that future. And you came here, fighting against logic to do something extraordinary. But that logical irrationality is what makes humanity what it is. Unique ability to dream. To expand the realm of possibility is the duty of an intelligent life form. So please, retain your humanity until the very end. Alright, so now what? This is the final will of Geist's former persona. It has opened a path for us. We're going to use that program, right? Geist left it for us. It feels like such a dangerous thing to use. Well, he was trying to shatter the planet. I don't think that should be a worry. The program he used for that was the apoptosis program. I can't read that word, I don't know. Although it could still be risky. In what way? If we energize the Sea's light, we might end up causing quietus early. So, isn't that right, Dianthus? I would say so. While it was short, quietus did occur when Geist energized the Sea's light. Oh no. I see. We do not want to be too quick to rouse them then, do we? Isn't there anything we can do about it? Not unless there's some way we can stop the dispersal of Gaia dust. Couldn't the fairies make a barrier? No, there's no way we can ask them to create one large enough. They'd die from exhaustion. Dude, words are just tough for me right now, man. A barrier isn't a bad idea, though. The Heaven Shell. I see what you're saying. Is there a portion of the Heaven Shell we can borrow? There must be. If we could temporarily cover the continent with the Quietus barrier, then we could use that chance to... You know what? It's not impossible. An interesting idea. We should speak to Geist immediately. He must be at the unoccupied throne now. You gonna take me there, or do I gotta go there myself? Oh, of course I do. First off, why did that not explore the map? Thank you. Second off, I don't know where the unoccupied throne is. This way? Is it like through the elevator? Because honestly, guys, no clue. Couldn't even tell you. Where would you like to go? Guys, I don't. Unoccupied throne, so it's probably in Castle Lewis. It's got to be the end of Castle Lewis. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Let's go back to the teleporter, or the monolite crystal, and then teleport to what I will only assume to be... Yeah, okay. I just looked there too. Castle Illusion, that makes sense. Silly of me to assume otherwise, I tell ya. Gonna lose all my stamina running back to this crystal. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I am super fast. There we go. Have we not been here before? I think we have, right? I don't remember. Yeah, we had to have been, because there was like, I think that was how we determined that, hey, there's no actual king queen yet. Why would he be here? Whatever. Ein, how is your plan to end Quietus going? Have an idea. Spit. You do you? That was faster than I expected. Which is why we are here, Geist. We want your help. What do you need from me now? We want to use the Quietus barrier system we're going to use for your Paradise project. What? And here I thought you had no interest in the Heaven Shell. Changed your minds, have you? We only want to borrow it. We'll give it right back. What do you mean by that? You explain the situation to Geist. Oh-ho! You want to use the Quietus barrier so you can energize the Sea's light. A very interesting proposal. I won't refuse to help you, although there is one problem. Don't tell me. It'll wither away the area outside of the barrier. No, even for a short time that shouldn't be an issue. The problem is energy. An entire continent is far larger than the Heaven Shell was intended to cover. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will require an exterior energy source to work. An exterior energy source? We not use the residual energy from the Proto? Ah, now there's an idea. The Proto Sea's light might have enough reserve energy. You may be right. If you divert the residual energy from the fallen Proto to the Castle of Illusion, well, that's the ticket. Seems like we're already well on our way. If memory serves, the Proto fell into the Northern Sea. We should rally the airship post-haste. Do it. I wish I could just, you know, fast travel from the map. Because now I gotta, like, go back to the monolith, go to the beginning, go to the castle drawbridge, I gotta walk outside. That's a whole thing. Gotta walk all the way to the other... Wait a second. Ah, I just gotta turn around. Like, I gotta walk all the way down the bridge, and now I just gotta turn around, walk out. At least we're close. We're probably gotta hop in the airship, I'm guessing, and then... Yeah, take the airship, proceeds that landing site, northeast. Yes. Fox, you know what the North Sea is. It's definitely not south. We're gonna enter. Hoping there's enemies here. Like, I hope this is an endgame area with lots of enemies for me to put my sword into. Is this the Proto-Seas light? It's really something. I wonder if it still has power. Let us go and find out. Yeah, why are we sitting around bullcrapping, right? Let's go. While not perfect, it still seems to be operational. Wakame. R.I.P. We should be able to send any residual energy to the Castle of Illusion. That's great. We should go and tell Geist right away. Did we really come here just to do that? And I gotta go right back? Bro. Like... Oh my... Jeez. Jeez Louise game. To the throne, so we can walk in the throne, and then we can talk to Geist, and we're done talking to Geist, we can leave the throne. Like, probably go rest after we talk to Geist here. What's up, playa? We back. It looks as though the energy from the Proto has made it here without issue. Simulations show that we can create a large enough quietus barrier for a short period of time. Thank goodness. In which case, I will time the operation of the barrier for the precise moment you need it. When the time comes, you will have the full power of the Seas light. Yeah, I can't way too soon. That's it. That works for me. Thank you for helping us, Geist. Gratitude is unnecessary. It was your parents who created the quietus barrier, remember? It is a human invention. It is yours to do with as you please. Nonetheless, thank you, bro. You're too modest for a machine without feelings. You are baffling, but that is the human way. We have fought for the last 2,000 years for the sake of humanity. We are well aware of your incomprehensibility. Gotta sound that one out, man. Which is why I do not mind this back and forth from time to time. Not to mention the sense of nostalgia it gives me. Fine. Now that you have rejected my project, you must follow the path you believe in. Show me what humans dream. Do what you must, and you will have our support to its fullest extent. For an artificial intelligence such as ours, which surpasses that of humanity, is our... Forgive me, raison d'etre. Like, I don't know what that is. He certainly has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Conditions are optimal. All that is left is to initiate the Proto-Seas light. I have made it so that we can operate it from the airship. Let us meet on the bridge when you are ready. Is this going to be one of those, you can't return once you go? Because that sucks. Loading, loading, and loading, loading, and... We have to remember to come back here once we get a level 2 repair kit. Well, multiple level 2 repair kits, because Actually, that's what we should really do is when we get level 2 bombs and repair kits, I'm going to look how to get a full battery. But once we get those, we're going to go back and explore some of those areas to get, I assume, good items, but honestly, who knows? Actually, you know what? We will journey to our buddy Geist. We'll go chat with him next time. We're gonna go rest up. We're gonna regain our stamina. I assume talking to him is gonna let us go to the next location. So
Welcome home.
we will do that next time and make our way through. Like I said, off screen, what I'm gonna do is try to figure out how to make a full battery, and then so we can explore some more. And we're gonna try to get a lot more juices and stuff. Get prepared for the final boss fights. I assume there's multiple, but we'll see. But with that said, I appreciate you all for watching the video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.